morning, beautiful people. It's so good to see you. Happy Saturday. And yes, it's still warm here in Phoenix. Okay. So we are on live and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And I thought, I would start the um the the video off by talking about a card. And this is the Tower card. And this is a card that very often people get and they go into a panic, real panic, like because it's one of the worst cards in the deck. Only because there's no good or bad cards, but this talks about a major, major change. And it talks about chaos. It talks about, everything's going fine. Then all of a sudden, your world just turns upside down. And it turns upside down because it has to turn upside down because things could not continue the way they were. So it forces us to make a lot of changes. And it also forces us to rebuild our life so that it's better. And what are you doing? It's better than ever before. So this is the Tower card. So everybody experiences chaos in their lives. And it's usually a loss of some kind. You lose something, maybe you lose money, or you go bankrupt, or you lose a family member, but it's usually a loss of some kind. And it forces you to really prioritize your life so that you realize what's really important, what isn't. So you kind of look at everything and say, what's important in my life, what isn't, and how can I rebuild my life so that it is better than ever before, and it will get built better than ever before. But, look at this Tower card is also maybe it could be an exciting time because it's talking about a change that perhaps you haven't experienced before. And it's a time to be courageous, not to be fearful, okay? Because nothing stays the same. And everything that happens to you in your life, it happens for a reason. It happens because it was time. It was time for you to experience this. So nothing happens by coincidence. Nothing happens by accident. So that's what the Tower card is. It's total upheaval. But eventually the dust will settle and things will calm down. And if we didn't have these crazy times in our lives, we wouldn't be learning, we wouldn't be growing. So, what's really important in life, you all came here to experience life, to experience the good and the bad, and the drama and the excitement, and to be happy, to try to make changes so that you can be happy. So, if anything, you have the peace of mind that you need to find within yourself, that serenity within, that no matter what is going on the surface, that it's going to be okay. Remember that you have your angels, your guides, your loved ones, your higher self, all on the other side to be able to ask for guidance, to be able to support you and help you during this period. Um, and everything is in divine timing. There are no mistakes, no coincidences. Like I said, the peace and serenity, that harmony is all within yourself. But choose peace. And sometimes when you're going through a hard time, just kind of breathe, take some deep breaths and relax and feel that love flowing throughout you from the other side. Um, and, times like this, it's probably good to maybe spend a little time in nature. Maybe play with your kids. Remember how to play or play with your animals. This is what gives you unconditional love. You give that love out, you feel it back. But it's time to learn to play and relax. And in my book, I'm going to just talk a little bit about my book. And on page 146 in the new book, okay, I talk about how to live a meaningful life and make peace with your past. If you stay in the past, you're never going to be happy. You have to be able to live in the present and look forward to things in the future, setting goals and having dreams to fulfill. So one of the ways to have a meaningful, good life is to stay interested in the world around you. You know, you don't have to be into politics, you don't have to be in this, but stay interested. Interested in the beauty around you. You know, appreciate the weather changes. You know, they come and they go. Have a good support system. Have people around you that believe in you, that, you know, no matter what, they love you, they accept you. That is so important. um, get to know yourself, see what you like, see what makes you feel happy, see the adventures you can create in your life and have. This is so important. Get to know your body, so when things happen and you don't feel good, you are in tune with your body. And your body, you know your body better than anybody else. So this is in my book. And so anyway, now I will talk about what's going on. First of all, we have that big event September 15th, and it's at the Embassy Suites Hilton, and it's at Biltmore, and it's at 2630 East Camelback, and this is September 15th, so mark your calendars. September 15th, it is a Sunday, and it'll be going on all day, and we will have healers and readers and vendors and lectures. It's going to be so much fun. You will love it. And you can get advance tickets online, and you get tickets to see the different lectures or whatever. But it will be a wonderful time, and you get to see me and everybody else that you're so familiar with, that you see on Facebook all the time or YouTube. um, Dawn Ruma will be there, Dawn Ruma Rivera. And remember, if you want a good book, get his Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations, and that will help you with your life too. So come and enjoy the fair and enjoy our event. It will have different vendors, all kinds of different vendors. It'll be exciting and it'll be fun. Remember that on Tuesday from 6 to 8 in the evening, we have our psychic squad. And that is when 20 of us get together and we have a good time, and we exchange readings. Don runs the show. He's our fearless leader, and he gives us all kinds of exercises. So it's fun, you know, and you don't have to be perfect. You don't, I mean, I've been doing this for over 40 years. Some of you have just started. So, but it's a great experience to meet like-minded people, to share readings, share, you know, the same thoughts, the same ideas, and we help each other. It's a good support system. So if you're interested, you contact Dawn at advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, okay? And he will put you in the Zoom, and he will get you set up from 6 to 8. You will be on Tuesday night. So, you know, take a chance, give it a try. You know, you might really enjoy it. So I'm glad to see all these people on. Thank you, because we did move it an hour ahead. So we're at 10 o'clock now instead of 11. So anyway, we also have streaming during the week. Every day there's somebody going on. So on Monday you have Shauna. She's the naturally divine goddess, and she is really neat. And she's on Monday mornings. On Tuesday mornings you have Julie and Claudine, which is the mushroom lady. And Wednesday you have Bonnie, and she is all about love and astrology, and she's really cool. Wednesday evenings, you have Dawn and Angie on. Now, Angie may not be on this week. She's in the Netherlands, I believe. Thursday, you have Shauna and Dawn, Thursday morning. And Friday, you have Julie with Scott Underwood. And Saturday, me. And then Sunday, you have Angie and Sherry on. So whenever you want a reading, you want somebody different, or somebody's in this that's going to tell you something new and exciting, go ahead and tune in. So we are all on Facebook and YouTube. So remember, if I'm helping you in any way, it helps me if you hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Now, if you're on Facebook, you can follow, like. It all helps me realize that I'm not wasting my time, that I'm doing something meaningful, and I'm helping you guys. So, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, hit like and share if you're on Facebook. So, I guess everybody is ready for some readings. So, let's get the ball rolling here. The first person I have is um, is Bronx Yardy, 29. I take that's probably New York, and New York maybe in the Bronx. I've been there. Love it. Brooklyn, everything. I just love New York. It's exciting. It's moving. It's okay. So let's get my cards here. Okay. So do you have any specific question? Apparently not. I don't see anything. So I am going to spread my cards out and pull the ones that my angels and guides direct me to. So, because I can't do this without them, I always, before I go on, I talk to them, I say a little prayer and ask for them so that I can help you guys. Okay? So, Bronx Yardy. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm feeling like I need to pull these cards down here. Okay. Bronx Yardy. Okay. Stop worrying so much. Worry, worry, worry. It's not getting you anywhere. It's not helping anything by worrying. So try not to worry. You do have choices to make. There's a choice between people. And if you don't know about this yet, you will soon. So choice about relationships, but there's also money coming your way. And I would say this is going to happen probably the beginning of next year, the very beginning. So it's not going to pay to worry. Just if you always trust your heart, trust what your heart is telling you, trust what your feelings are telling you. The whole metaphysical world, it's not about, reading or what people tell you and everything. It's really listening to your inner guidance, your intuition, and that's what's going to help you. So that's your reading. Don't worry, stop worrying so much. It's all going to work out. May not work out the way you want, but it's going to work out. And oftentimes when things do work out, we look at it and say, oh my gosh, years later we look back and we think, wow, that was really a blessing in disguise. Okay, so I want you to stop worrying and look forward to that money coming to the beginning of the year. And have a wonderful day. Thank you, Bronx Shadi. I'm so glad you're on. I've never seen you before, so have a great day. Thanks. Linda Salas, how are you, girlfriend? And I'm sure California is treating you well. I hope you're going to come out to Phoenix sometime soon. It's always so good to see your name. And let me pull some cards for you, Linda. Let's see what's going on with you. Ha! I don't know, maybe you've been feeling kind of lonely or something, or kind of like by yourself. But they're saying, you know what? Have a good time. Kind of look at the way you're thinking these days. If you're thinking like I'm alone, or, I don't have enough of this or that or whatever, try to stop that mindset. Look at your life as blessings. You have many blessings and many things to be thankful for. But it's also saying, get out there, kick up your heels, have a little fun, have a little enjoyment. This is all about choosing to think differently. So if you see something in your life you don't like, change it to something you do like. And you just got back from a month of vacation. Wow. I'm sure you do love being alone. But just think of it, whatever you're thinking about that maybe you're feeling a lack of some kind, change your ideas, because the sun's shining for you. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. So be happy, have some fun, and you're a super person, and you bring so much light everywhere you go. And we love you, and have a great day. Thank you so much, Linda. Okay. And Moonstar. Moonstar, are you new? Okay, Moonstar. I'm not familiar with your name, but I like it. I like the moons. And when I had my store in Corpus Christi, everything was moons and suns and stars and, the whole celestial theme. And angels. I had angels everywhere. Okay, Moonstar. Choices to make. You're very concerned with money and you work very hard for your money, but you know what? The money's coming to you. And you have a lot of good ideas, and a lot of ideas are going to be generating for you, particularly next spring. You're going to be full of ideas, and I feel like those ideas are going to bring you some money. So you are a creative person, but maybe now it's time to really use your creativity to make some money for you, make a living. Um, it looks really good. You got some good cards here, and expect some wonderful things happen for you in the springtime of next year. Okay, thank you. Okay, then we have Dorella Caporal. When do you see Tony calling me? Well, let's see if Tony is going to call first. Okay, let me just see what this whole situation looks like with you and Tony. Okay, Dorella. That's a different name. It's so exciting to see all these new people. Okay, Dorella. This isn't saying anything about Tony calling you. So he may call you, but it doesn't look like it's going to be anytime soon. But you know what, Dorella? This is really talking about you and taking care of you. And you get the Empress card. That's a very important card because maybe you've been taking care of everybody else and worrying about what everybody else wants. And is everybody else happy? And saying, you know what? Stop that. I want you to take care of Dorella. I want you to give Dorella that loving and that nurturing, that care. Because maybe this is going to be a new beginning for you. I really don't see anything about Tony. It doesn't mean Tony's not going to turn around and call you and all this, but you're struggling, but there's good news as a result. You know, sometimes we go through a lot of struggles because we have to, and then all of a sudden we find out it was worthwhile. Okay, so take care of yourself. This is a new beginning for you, and make sure you are number one in your life. This is very important. And let me just throw this out to you guys. Next year is a 9 year, and a 9 year is really all about um, bringing things to closure. The things that are not helping you in your life, it's time to let go of this, and just let go of them because it's history. It's all about endings next year. Maybe you're going to find certain relationships that you thought were pretty good at falling apart, and it's time to let them go too. But it's a year of endings. But remember, when one door closes, another one's going to open. So get ready for new beginnings the following year. But next year, it's like, take care of things. What's not working, let it leave your life because you want to get ready for all this new stuff that's coming in. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Who is next? Diane. Hi, Diane. I see you on Facebook all the time. It looks like you're having a great time this summer with your family and having family birthdays and everything. It's great. Okay, let me pull some cards for you, Diane. Okay, Diane. Okay. Whatever's holding you back from the past, I want you to let that go. We're all letting go, I guess. But you know what? It's saying that you've been holding back too long. Maybe there's things that you want to do with your life or things that you want to accomplish, and you've been holding yourself back because maybe other people or whatever. But in 6 months' time, you're going to see things really change quite a bit in a good way. In a good way, you're going to break free of all this these chains that are binding you, and you're going to feel a sense of love for yourself that you haven't felt for a long time. Um, but you're going to feel a sense of you're going to feel like a lifting. You're going to feel emotionally, physically, spiritually, just a whole lot better physically, a lot better than you have felt for a long time, because I think that you're going to finally say, you know what, I'm not going to hold on to the past. I'm not going to hold back from being who I want to be and expressing who I want to be. You're just going to break away from all that, and all of a sudden you're going to feel like a free spirit. And that's important, Diane. I want you to feel that. And it may take 6 months to get going and get, out of that rut that you've been holding yourself back to. And when you do, you're going to feel a sense of love that maybe you haven't felt for a long time. And this is love for yourself and love for what you do. Maybe finding some way to express yourself that's really going to be important. Okay? Wish you the best, dear. Okay, now I have Trish. Trish. Let's see what's happening with you, Trish. Okay. Trish gets on Psychic Squad and she enjoys it. We have a good time. It's a whole bunch of us. Okay, Trish. New beginnings. You're going to have something happen. It's going to be like a wake-up call for you. And don't fear it. Don't let it change your life in any negative way. I want you to move on from some emotional stuff once and for all. This saying, move ahead. Don't stay stuck. Don't this new feeling that's coming in your life. It's important because even though this is talking a lot about maybe some drama that you're having with family or friends, or some conflict where maybe you're not agreeing with everything, or you've been feeling like maybe you're not treated as well as you should be treated, it's time to get away from that. Everybody has their issues, and maybe that's their stuff, but don't let it be your stuff. Don't let it drag all this negative stuff into your life. You have wishes that you want, and the wishes are going to come true. You're in for a wonderful time. Just get away from the drama and don't let fear interfere with anything that you want, any of your dreams and your goals, and love who you are. You are not here to please everybody, because that's not going to happen. So, thank you, Trish. Wish you the best. Okay, Pam, how are you feeling, Pam? I hope your wrist is healing and your thumb is healing. And let's pull some cards for you. It's so good to see you. It was great to talk to you the other day, too. I really enjoyed our conversation. Okay, I'm trying to see where they're asking me to pull. Okay, over here. All right. Ooh, looks like there's a trip coming up. And you need to take this trip. And there's also some opportunities coming your way, and there's a couple of men involved. Oh dear. This should be really exciting. But this trip coming up is a good one, and these opportunities coming your way, it's like, okay, it's time to heal right now, and it's time to get ready for some of these big changes that are coming in. So time to heal, and then it's going to be time to go. By the time you're into late spring, early summer of next year, wow, you're going to be moving like a rock star. How's that? So get better. We love you, and take care of yourself. Thank you. Okay. Who is next? Okay, Bonnie from Calling All Angels. I'm sorry I didn't get to watch your podcast on Wednesday. I'm sure it was wonderful, like always. Okay, it looks like there's maybe something new that you're going to be studying. Take up a study or take up a class. Or you're going to be taking this information that you're learning and bringing it in to really make what you're doing even more spectacular. How's that sound? It's also saying all of a sudden you're going through a period where you're finding more peace within you, more serenity, more harmony. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Come late winter, probably around April, you're going to find there's going to be a little extra money to do some of the things you've been wanting to do. And this may be investing in somehow in yourself, in something you want for you. But there's also a trip coming up, and I want you to take this trip, and I want you to really enjoy yourself. But the best part of this is having peace of mind, feeling good about who you are. And you are a spectacular person. I wish you the very best, my dear. Thanks. Thanks, Bonnie. Okay, Mindy Rupp from Albuquerque. So good to see you. Haven't seen you or talked to you in a few years. But anyway, let me see if I can pull some cards for you. Okay. Okay, Mindy, this is for you. This is talking about a feeling of love coming into your life. I don't know what this is all about. But it's those are beautiful cards, a feeling of love. And sometimes you meet people and they bring this feeling of love into your life, or a child is born and they bring this new love into your life. But this is something about celebrating, because it's talking about maybe you've had a broken heart, or maybe not feeling good. You could have had some minor surgery, but I don't want you to stay in that place, stay in that feeling, because there's some beautiful cards here, love and celebration, and just taking care of yourself. So let the past go, the disappointments, the heartache, maybe the pain or whatever, and start celebrating your life, because it's going to be really worthwhile celebrating. Okay, Mindy, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. Vanessa Motian, will my husband and I get jobs and move? Well, that's a whole bunch of questions. Let's just see what the cards say and what my angels and guides say about the two of you moving, getting jobs, and it sounds like big changes you're ready for. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Vanessa. Okay. You're ready for a move, because it looks like you've been in a slump. You've been in a standstill for quite a while now, and but it's okay, because you're getting better, you're getting stronger, you're very healthy. But maybe you're looking around saying, "Where should I go?" Um, I want you to really, really pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to give you some insight. They're going to give you ideas. They're going to give you some knowing that maybe you haven't realized. So before you go to bed, I want you to really think about, okay, I need to know what's coming up. Is this a move coming up, new jobs or whatever? And give me some insight in my dreams. And you're addressing this to like your angels, your guides, your loved ones on the other side before you go to bed. Just kind of lay there and keep thinking of these questions. Because even though things have not been happening for you or your husband right now, they're going to. This next year is going to be a whopper. Okay, so right now, appreciate this downtime. Think about, the two of you get together and really kind of get the ideas of what you want to happen, or the kind of jobs you want to have, or where you want to live, and just trust the feelings you're getting and the dreams you're getting. Have your husband too, realize that his dreams are important. And sometimes our dreams, we get visitations from our loved ones on the other side, and that may mean something. So I want you to really think about all this stuff and realize the time is not yet to move. I don't feel like you're going to be moving until next year. And maybe everything is just going to fall on you at once next year. But I feel like this is a time to just kind of wait it out and really carefully consider what you want to do and where you want to go and how you want to do it. So this is an important time to really communicate with your husband and find out where he's at and where you're at, and wondering, whereabouts all this is going to take you. Okay. So I wish you the very best, and take the time now just to think about everything. And next year it's going to be a lot of action. Okay. Good luck to you. Okay. Elena Thiessen, what are Victor's true feelings, emotions, intentions towards me, and will there be a breakthrough of communications? Elena. Okay. Let's see here. Victor. You and Victor. Okay. You really need to think about what you want with this person, because, Victor, you can have it all. You're going to have it all in this lifetime. You're going to have the happy home, the family, the whole bit. But you got a lot of things going on, even with your work. You do a great job. People admire your work. They really have a lot of respect for you as a professional person. And there is money coming in that area. But I want you to think about Victor, and if he's taking a lot of your energy, maybe you don't want Victor. So I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't push anything for the next couple of months. You have that magic within you. You got the magician card. And this is saying you can create everything the way you want. But I'm not sure if Victor's here because I don't see him. But doesn't mean that he's not coming in again. But right now they're saying focus on your dreams, what you want for yourself, and particularly work. Work is there's more money coming to you, and life can be pretty magical, and you can make it that way. Okay, dear, but don't worry about Victor. Don't wait around for Victor. Make these things happen for you that you want. Okay, sweetie? Thank you. Wish you the best. Moonstar, I think I just did you, but let's see. You're a Gemini, and I'm going to just pull four quick cards. Do I see you getting married to someone in the future? Okay. I feel this is a Gemini, just like you said. This is an air sign, the Queen of Swords. So you are an air sign. Gemini people, women particularly, are very forthright in their conversation. They express themselves very easily. Sometimes they come across kind of harsh and kind of strong and kind of cutting, but so you're going to have a lot of money. You're going to have a lot of money in this lifetime. You're not getting enough rest though. You need to rest. But let me tell you something, Moonstar. There's somebody from the past you haven't quite got over. And you need to maybe tie up loose ends with this person, contact them, and see if there's anything left there, any feelings. Okay, I want you to do that. Okay? Thank you. Amber, can I have a message from my spirit guides? Okay. Amber. Okay, victory. You've got victory on the horizon here. So there's a lot of reasons to celebrate. This is the time right now to really plan your life out. What is it I want to get through next year for? And, what is it I want to happen next year? This is, okay, the next few months that are left in this year. And then next year, start setting some goals. Start putting it on paper. You may use Dawn's book and write some affirmations and look at those every day. It would certainly help. But they're saying you're going to have victory, but they're also saying you need to set some boundaries with people, particularly a man. And so make sure you do that and start thinking about you and your dreams and your goals and all you want to accomplish. Okay? So I wish you the very best, my dear. Thank you. Okay. Where am I next? Okay. The Mystical Ex-Mormon Podcast. Okay. I think I know who this is. Let's pull some cards for you. Okay. You're doing very well with your meditations and connecting to the other side. That is a very strong part of you in your life. Maybe it's time to look for a little adventure. It's talking about moving forward to go after some of the things that you want. You're spending a lot of time, with the meditation and with the connection on the other side, and that's beautiful. That's perfect. But they're also saying you've been disappointed in a lot of things lately, and when we get into the spring months, you're going to have one of these aha moments like, okay, this is where I came from. This is where I'm going. Now, what is it I want to do in between there? How am I going to accomplish these dreams and these thoughts that I have and these wishes? And it says you will. Just this saying, just keep on going straight, keep following your dreams, following that road. Don't let anybody interfere with your your direction. Just keep moving forward and it's all going to happen. You're going to be okay. You'll have what you want. Um, but don't depend on other people for your wishes to be filled. They're asking you to really go after it yourself. Okay? Thank you. I hope that helped you. Connie Fogel in Oregon. Let's see what I got for you, Connie. Okay. Whew, some of this burden. Okay, there's something the guides are telling you right now. You're seeing things a lot clearer than you have for a long time. You've had a lot of burdens, a lot of obstacles in your path, and all of a sudden, you know what? It's like the clearing in the woods. You're seeing things a lot better than you have in the past. And you're realizing something has to come to an end. And when you let this come to an end, you are going to be rewarded. Rewarded either monetarily or in some way, some beautiful way. But something has to come to an end because you can't continue carrying this burden. Okay, my dear? Connie, don't be afraid to let things end because when things end, new beginnings happen and new doors open. And you will be greatly rewarded for all this hard work and this perseverance. But it's time to say, okay, I understand. I'm letting all that go that's not working, and I'm allowing the universe to reward me in so many beautiful ways. Okay? Okay, I need to shuffle these cards here because I ran out of cards. Okay, remember that, if I'm helping you in any way, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And you can, if you're on Facebook, just like or subscribe, like, comment. Okay? It makes it worthwhile for me. Okay, Andrea, 54 Hector. Does Carlos want to talk to me about the gossip from his brother and family? Should I text or call him? Okay. First, I'm going to kind of ask the question if you should kind of interfere and text or call him or mention this, if this is something that you should get involved with. Okay. The reason you would get involved, if you're afraid it's coming out wrong or you have to clarify a situation, and this is an awareness that says, you know what, let them handle it. I'm really feeling like you should let them handle it, and it's going to involve too many hard feelings and stuff, I just don't feel like you should be involved in this. This is an awareness of, like, you know what, let them handle it. There's a lot of negative stuff here out of this gossip, and when you just kind of turn it over to them and don't get involved, you're going to be amazed at how much love you're going to feel. And what's really neat is you're going to have some good news out of this whole mess. So if it doesn't pertain directly to you, if it's not all about you, let it go. Let it go. Let them deal with it and don't call them. Okay. Barbara, my dear friend Barbara in Albuquerque. Okay. Let's see what I got for you. Okay. Well, there's money coming your way. I don't know if there's some legal papers you may be signing soon, but there's some endings here, but you're going to be compensated. And there's also that feeling of love that maybe you haven't been loving yourself enough. I know you take on a lot because you do readings for other people just like I do. And remember, that's their stuff. Don't let it burden you down. Okay. Well, there's money all over the place. There's something going on this next winter, late winter, where you're going to receive some money. And it's a result of something ending, something coming to closure. And I don't know what that's all about. All I know is there's a lot of money here and good things coming as a result. But they're also saying, feel that love for yourself. It's about time you really just love and embrace all that you are, because you are a beautiful person. You help so many people. And what doesn't fit for you, what doesn't work for you, let it go. Okay. You are going to be amply rewarded, particularly late winter. Okay. I hope that helped you, my dear. And have a great day. Okay. Dream. Okay, Dream. This is one of my most loyal fans. Thank you, Dream. Thank you for always being here. Okay. Dear. Dream, let this new chapter in your life begin. It's time. It's time for a new beginning. Because the past is just taking from you. It's taking your energy. It's taking your time. You don't need that. Um, I want you to focus on you, focus and stay focused on the future, this new chapter, and the things that you want to accomplish, especially in the new year. I mean, we're going to be out of this year in no time. So, and it's going to be about making choices. So make sure the choices you pick, Dream, are the right ones for you. Forget about everybody else and what they're doing and what they want. You're here to accomplish the things that are going to make you happy, because you are, I don't know if you have kids, but you're the mentor for so many people. And I believe in you. I just want you to let the new come in and let it happen. Okay, sweetie? Thank you. Okay. Hamani Gaglani. Tell me about my married life. Oh, I don't know if you really want that on the air, but let's see what the cards say. I'm not saying you have a bad marriage or anything, but this saying, it's time to take a little trip and maybe have some good times together. Maybe just some nice things for you. I don't feel like you're getting enough attention from everybody. Maybe even in your marriage, you need a little more attention. Um, it should be about you, not everything else. So, opportunities coming. I would say this next year, plan a nice trip. It'd be good for you and your husband. You know, have a good time. Okay? Thank you, Humani. I hope that helped you a little bit. Dale, my friend Dale. Dale is awesome. This is Barbara's husband, and he is the gentleman that designed my website. He did a super job. And anytime I need to add to it or take away from it or change things up, he's always there for me, and he's terrific. Okay. Dale, I want you to particularly pay attention to your dreams. That, work with your dreams. Pay attention to what your dreams are telling you. You may be getting some visitations from loved ones on the other side. You may wake up with some aha moments. And try not to think too much about, a lot that you've gone through, physically and everything. I want you to really celebrate your life. You and Barbara need to get out there and have some fun and celebrate. And there's a victory card. So what they're saying is really appreciate all the work you've done in your career, in your profession, because you do an awesome job. But pay attention to your inner guidance, those feelings that you get, or those dreams that you have, because they're going to work with you and they're going to teach you so much. You must have a lot of earth in your chart, because it's saying you're very stable. You work hard and everything, but you will have some victory and some good things coming. And celebrate your life. It's worth it. Thank you. Okay. After deal. Damini. I have a second interview for a sales job interview while I get hired. Okay, let's look. Let's check it out. Sales job interview. This doesn't really say about the job. This is really more about your working with, connecting with the other side, your angels, your guides, your higher self, your loved ones. This is really important right now because this may be what's going to help you get the job you want. That communication, that connection to the other side. It's also saying that there's somebody you need to set some boundaries with, particularly a man. This is very important. Even though you don't want to be alone, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to compromise everything you do for somebody else, right? You're going to make a lot of changes in the spring, but they're good changes, and you're going to end up being very wealthy in this lifetime. Okay? Sounds good to me. Thank you. Alexa's concept. New viewer. What do I do the first few months? What do I have for you? Okay, well, it's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for coming on. And remember, if I'm helping you guys, please hit subscribe on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. You know, if you're on Facebook, just hit like, share, comment. That's fine too. Okay? So it's good to have new people. I've got a lot of new people today. Okay. Let's see. What was the name? Dramini? Something like that. Alex. Alex. Okay. Wow. Okay, Alex. Oof. Okay, Alex. You've been going through a very emotional time. Some of this emotional stuff is from the past, and I want you to move on and let it go, because if you can do this, if you can let this emotional stuff leave you once and for all, you're going to have peace of mind, and you're going to find yourself feeling healthier and happier than you have felt in so long. It's also talking about traveling or a move, and I don't know too much about what that. Let's see if I. Okay, so what they're saying is you've been holding back too long. You've been not going some of the places you want to go, and this is important um, for your happiness, to be able to feel free to come and go as you would like. And it's the emotional stuff that's holding you back, and let it go. Let it go. Have that peace of mind. Feel like a free spirit. You know, let yourself enjoy and participate in everything that you want to participate in. Okay? Have that peace of mind and get healthier and happier as you let yourself be a free spirit, free person. So it's time to move on. That's a big message here. Move on. Okay? I hope that helped you. Thank you. Okay, Pam Baker. I have spent the last 2 years single and healing. Is RS interested in me? Okay, let me have a sip of water. RS, okay. Let's see. First, let me see if you're going to remain single. You know, maybe in this lifetime it's not meant for you to partner up with somebody, but let me see. Okay. Well, Pam, it looks like a lot of these relationships you've had, they're battles. It's like almost like they tire you out, they wear you out. Maybe that's why you're single the last 2 years. You're healing because you need to. It's been a real drama of a roller coaster before that. Now you're working really too hard, and what I would say to you is get enough rest. You're not resting enough. You're working hard, but not resting. So maybe do a little exercise before you jump in the bed, and, you know, just try to relax. There are wishes you have, and I don't know if that's to be with somebody. I don't see anything about this RS. Let me put some cards on RS. Okay, RS. No, this is all about work. So I just don't feel like if RS is interested in you, he's certainly not showing it, because this is really talking about, getting yourself financially comfortable. You work very hard, but everything you have, you've worked hard for it. So that means more to you right now than anything, is just having that stability in your life. And if RS comes around, it's really up to him. I just don't see him here, but that doesn't mean he's not going to come around. But right now they're saying focus on your work. You don't need the drama and the problems that some of these relationships tend to give you. Okay, so kind of rethink what you really want. You'll know more soon. Okay, Melanie. I hope that helps you, Pam. Melanie, if my ex is really coming back. Okay, is my ex coming back? Okay. I don't see it. This is all about work too. I don't see anything about him. I don't know if he's out of the picture. He's a Virgo. Virgos don't like too many changes. I mean, what you see is what you get. And she said she was a Gemini, right? Gemini. Okay. So right now, focus about work. There's money coming to you. There's a lot of choices to make about a lot of different things right now. And, you have that ability to bring in that magic in your life, to create magic, to manifest anything you want. So you'll know in 6 months whether he's coming back or never. Okay. But I'd say focus right on you. And remember, my book, it's available on Amazon. And in this second edition, I've added an extra chapter on relationships. And it's bigger and better than before. It's been grammatically corrected. And I think you'll find it interesting if you want to develop your psychic gifts, if you want to learn more about yourself. This is a good way to do it. And also, don't forget Dawn's book. This is also on Amazon, The Ultimate Power Within. Okay, and it's all about making affirmations and creating the life you want. But anything you pretty much want to know about in the metaphysical world is in this book. I spent 40 years working and studying it and creating it. So we will be on again next week. We will be on at 10 o'clock again on Saturday. And I hope you guys have really enjoyed your readings. I hope it helped you. And I wish you the very, very best. And if you want a psychic squad, I'll see you Tuesday if I can stay awake. And I wish you guys the very best. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.